Hi everyone, today we are not just talking about better hardware or faster software. We are witnessing the birth of a new species of machine. We are looking at the anatomy of an intelligent robot. We are seeing how artificial intelligence is fundamentally redefining the three pillars of robotics: how we design them, how they perceive the world, and how they control their actions. This is the blueprint for the next decade. To understand where we are going, look at where we've been. On the left, the factory floor, controlled, predictable, rigid. That was the era of automation. Now, look to the right. This is our future: dynamic, unstructured, chaotic environments. We are making the monumental shift to adaptive autonomy. The goal isn't just a machine that repeats a task. It is an intelligent system that adapts, decides, and navigates the complexity of the real world. This revolution starts before a single bolt is tightened. AI has become our co-creator. We have moved from manual trial and error to automated intelligent design. Our algorithms now generate thousands of structural options, optimizing for materials and performance constraints that human engineers might never even consider. We are using AI to simulate the future before we build it. Let me show you the power of this approach. We are looking to nature, not just to copy it, but to optimize it. Inspired by the star-nosed mole, we've developed tactile sensing arrays that can recognize objects with nearly 97% accuracy without seeing them. In the operating room, we use deep neural networks to optimize surgical tools in minutes, a process that used to take weeks. We are evolving machines at the speed of software. Once built, the machine must wake up and see. But vision isn't enough. It needs understanding. We divide this into two worlds: proprioception, the robot's internal sense of balance and position, and exteroception, its awareness of the external environment. This distinction is the difference between a robot that falls over and one that adapts. We are equipping these machines with a sensory nervous system that rivals our own. It's not just cameras. It is LiDAR for precise 3D mapping. It is tactile force sensors to feel texture. It is EMG to detect human muscle intent. We are building a taxonomy of sensors that allows the robot to capture the full fidelity of the physical world. But here is the catch. Raw data is noisy. The magic happens in the Fusion engine. We use convolutional neural networks to take these disparate streams, vision, laser, touch, and fuse them into a single unified truth. We are literally using AI to turn the noise of the world into a clear, actionable signal. Why is this fusion critical? Because the real world doesn't care about our senses. Rain, snow, and fog can blind a camera and scatter a laser. If we relied on one sense, we would fail. Our multi-sensor fusion is the safety net that ensures autonomy survives the storm, allowing our systems to see when the weather says they shouldn't. Perception without action is hallucination. This brings us to intelligent control. This is the brain that translates that environmental map into purposeful movement. Whether it's navigating a disaster zone or shaking a human hand, AI is what bridges the gap between seeing an obstacle and knowing how to overcome it. In navigation, we've stopped programming paths and started teaching behaviors. Through reinforcement learning, our robots learn by doing, much like a child does. They explore dynamic environments, finding optimal paths through trial and error, adapting to collapsed buildings or crowded streets in real time. This intelligence extends to the fingertips and the fleet. We are using generative networks to allow robots to grasp unknown objects in cluttered bins with superhuman speed. And we are solving multimodal optimization problems, allowing entire swarms of robots to coordinate, split tasks, and work as a single cohesive unit. I want you to see the big picture here. Design, perception, and control are not silos. They form a virtuous cycle. The data from our control systems informs the next generation of design. Better design enables sharper perception. This is a feedback loop that accelerates our innovation velocity with every iteration. I want you to see the big picture here. Design, perception, and control are not silos. They form a virtuous cycle. The data from our control systems informs the next generation of design. Better design enables sharper perception. This is a feedback loop that accelerates our innovation velocity with every iteration. Now, we are pragmatists. We know the road ahead is steep. We face the costs of massive computation, the difficulty of ensuring models learned in simulation work in reality, and above all, the absolute necessity of safety in human-robot collaboration. These are the challenges we are actively solving. So, what is the endgame? The future is embodied intelligence. We are moving toward a world where the digital mind and the physical body are seamlessly integrated. We are building systems that perceive, reason, and act to solve society's most pressing problems. This isn't just the future of robotics, it's the future of physical work. Thank you.